Welcome. I'm Matthew Felix, here to speak once again with Matthew Felix on the second anniversary of publication of his Amazon category best-selling With Open Arms, Short Stories of Misadventures in Morocco. Thanks, but actually since we're in my apartment, I should probably be the one welcoming you. I'm the one doing the interview. Fair enough. So, let's jump right in. Sounds good. First off, have you put on weight? Put on weight? You look a little fuller in the face. Maybe. I mean, it's been a sort of stressful few months. Emotional eater. Sometimes. I totally get it. Thanks. So, since it's been a couple of years, why don't you tell people what the book's about? Sure, I'd be happy to. With Open Arms is a collection of travel stories about some of the humorous and harrowing experiences that I had on 2 different trips to Morocco. Such as, well, there was my nightmarish arrival in Tangier. There was the experience that I had, the amazing experience I had in the Saharan sand dunes. There was the experience when a small mob threw rocks at me. And I guess the favorite stories with readers seems to be, or one of them seems to be, when I was in the Turkish bath. I see. Are you okay? Yes, of course, no worries. I just got something in my eye. And 2 years later, how's the book doing? Well, 2 years later, I'm pleased to say it's still doing really well. A lot of the time it's in the top 5 in the Morocco category, and often it hangs out at number 2. Just can't top a Lonely Planet, can you? I don't even know why my book's in the same category. Well, Matthew, congratulations on your continued success. But not everyone likes the book, do they? Well, sure, I mean, I don't expect. Your most recent review was rather harsh, wasn't it? Oh, that. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes, and I quote, "This book is terrible. The writing is poor and the stories," I love the quotes, "uninteresting. The author expresses shock and surprise at things that are second nature to anyone with even a small bit of travel experience. Read The Caliph's House or another book about Morocco instead of this one." To be honest, I kind of wonder if she read the book. Guess you can't please everyone. Guess not. So now that you've hit the 2-year mark for With Open Arms, what's next? Actually, I just recorded 2 stories for the Ethical Traveler podcast, and one of them was from With Open Arms. So they'll be released sometime soon. Really? Ethical Traveler podcast? That's wonderful. They're a great organization. And in the new year, I'm hoping to release a revised expanded edition. An expanded edition of With Open Arms. Yeah, I have a few more stories, including one that I just wrote for my new book, and I'd like to include them in the collection and then re-release it. Very exciting! But given how long it took you to publish the paperback version of the original, I guess we shouldn't hold our breath. I was still learning, I mean. But you mentioned a new book. What's that? Oh, it's a collection of humorous travel stories. And when can we expect it? Good question. I just finished workshopping it, and so now I'm transferring all of the comments and all the feedback from my editor into the final version. And then you'll publish it. Well, right now I'm actually querying agents. Oh, so it'll be published once you have an agent. Now, after I get an agent, then they find me a publisher. I see, and then the book is published. Yes and no. I mean, it can take 18 months before the book actually comes out. Oh, well, I guess in that case taking 6 months to publish the paperback version of your Morocco stories was nothing. So it sounds like it's gonna be a while. Probably, but like I said, the book is done and I'm getting a lot of great feedback, so I'm really hopeful. I see. Well, in the meantime, I'm taking some of the stories and turning them into spoken word pieces that I'm hoping to start performing at some events locally here in San Francisco. Really? Well, good for you. Thanks. I think that's fantastic. It will help you to get your work out to the public while it's caught in that interminable limbo of trying to actually get it published. That's my hope. Well, Matthew, best of luck to you. And if people want to see you perform, where can they get the info? Once I have information about specific events, then I'll post it on MatthewFelix.com. And With Open Arms is available on Amazon. Right. Well, Matthew, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Thank you, Matthew. Pleasure as always. And this is Matthew Felix saying thanks again for watching, and until next time.